Happy Thanksgiving from me and my turkey, Mr. Mini Mans himself, who I just woke up, Cosmo. Nice, good boy. Cosmo, look over here for the camera. You want to say hi? He does not care.
No, he doesn't.
So, lately we have been pretty much bedridden. And I'm not exaggerating that. We had some kind of like severe flu, something like that. I don't really know what specifically. It wasn't really something the doctors could help with. But it was so bad that both Jill and I have been sick for like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And Jill's off in the corner trying to rest while I record this. But I did want to say hi for Thanksgiving and kind of give you guys an update and tell you that I'm thankful for you this year.
We had to miss out on Thanksgiving with our family again this year.
Twice. Yeah, like two different sides of the family.
We do this like every year.
I don't know why. I didn't know, or I don't really know what it was, but we've just been so sick. I've been dizzy, like unable to walk around much. So, like, people are asking, like, hey, why haven't you done more of the Arkham, the Arkham Shadow Let's Play, or why haven't you talked about that game? Well, you kind of have to, like, be active to play the game. Like, usually you want to stand. Usually you want to actually have an open room and play the game, right? Move your arms around. For like 2 or 3 days, sitting upright in a chair made me dizzy. Like just doing this, like I felt like I was just gonna fall on my face. So we've been having both of us like vertigo problems because of that. You can tell my voice is just completely shot. I haven't been able to taste anything for a while on and off, which some people hear that and they go COVID, but I've had COVID in the past, and it's always possible you can get it, whether you take the shot or whether you whatever.
I think it's because of your deviated septum.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can always get it again, but I kind of think it's just the flu because whenever I get sick, my, like, nose just gets destroyed because I do have a deviated septum problem. But regardless, this is kind of where we've been for a while. That's why, like, uploads have been slow. We do so many channels. We do this channel here. We do Magical Jill, that channel where we focus more on anime stuff. We're working on an upload for that. We play through games, Degenerate Plays, which I do have a question for you guys real quick here. It's something I've been thinking about with these channels. I don't think I want to change this channel's name at all because I don't want to sacrifice my livelihood, to be completely honest. Like if you're a big channel and you do this, I think it works out just fine. If you have 10 million subs and 1 million are too uninvolved to figure out that you changed your name, you're going to be fine. For small channels like mine, which this is still a small channel, believe it or not, kind of a career offing decision to do. But I've been looking at, our channels with like the Degenerate branding, and I'm wondering, do you guys like that? Because let me know. I originally came up with that because of like, one, my health conditions, two, I thought it was a funny name because of Fallout New Vegas, just stuff like that. But I found that there's like some people who just don't want to watch because of that. I don't know if they're just like fundamental religious people or what. You can let me know. But like for Degenerate Plays where we play through games like Let's Play style, we've been floating the idea of different names, stuff like that. You can let me know if you have an idea for that or not in the comments down below.
Jay Plays is taken by somebody else.
That's true. And I don't want to steal from them.
We were going to do that one, and then we looked it up and saw that guy still uploads. So.
Well, the problem is technically every name is taken because there's a billion, people on YouTube.
That's true, but if they haven't uploaded for more than like 2 years, then I feel like their name is fair game.
Well, yeah, because they quit.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can let us know about that. That's not supposed to be the whole point of this video. This video is supposed to be just kind of a short Thanksgiving update, telling you what's going on and just kind of getting your thoughts on different things. I know I get a little long-winded. I do what I guess they call the weave. I bring things back, which I heard in like 4 different podcasts recently. But regardless, I think this is a really interesting holiday. Thanksgiving is a day that like means something different to everybody. And if you're not in the US, it probably means nothing to you. I don't really know. I know that like here, there's a lot of people who are like, hey, this means this negative thing to me. Hey, this means this positive thing to me. For me, Thanksgiving is always a time when I kind of look at the good things in my life, the things that even when things get terrible, I still have. Like for example, one of the reasons I talked about being basically bedridden for the last week, being really unable to do much at all and sleeping almost all day. And even there, I just had like a weird vision flash where everything went black for a second.
You okay?
I'm okay. I'm just really sick. thinking about that, something that I found is that in the past, when I would get sick, I would be very lonely. I would have no one around me. I mean, my mom is always, around on and off, and like she lives her life, and she always helps. She always helps me if she can. But years ago, I never had Jill. Like I never had a wife. I never had my cats. I had Kitty back then, and Kitty was a little friendlier than certain people are sometimes, Mister.
Aww.
But it was really just me and Kitty when I would get sick. And, especially following the years after my dad passed away, it was just a very, very lonely time. And something I've been thinking about, when I wake up after sleeping like all day long because I can't move, is realizing that, my friends are still around, the people who actually care about me, my family is still around. So I still have people checking in on me. I still have people on these channels who care enough to watch, who go back to old videos, and I see comments from like people just saying like, "Hey, how you doing?" People commenting on stuff and just being nice. Waking up every day and being like, "Oh, Jill's sick too." Not that I want her to be, but there's someone next to me, that I care about.
And there's usually an 80% chance that Luna's on your legs too when you wake up.
Yeah, preventing me from sleeping.
Yes.
That's true, or being a cat heater. Yeah, I mean these things, along with like my beliefs, things that have changed in my life where I've tried to be more grateful for the positives and not always focus on like all the things that are going wrong with like my health or with the world or things like that. It's not that you don't want to look at those things. It's not that you should just plug your ears, go to la la land and ignore them, but being willing to like also appreciate at the same time while recognizing reality, to also appreciate the good things in your life. That's what this holiday is for me. And in the last couple of years, I've really been trying to actually care about holidays. For a long time to me, they were just arbitrary BS days that somebody picked to celebrate something to get work off. And maybe in some ways they still are. But for me, it's something where I've really tried to appreciate, what the meaning is behind those things and find a positive meaning in them. And that's something I would encourage people to do today. Whether you're in the United Kingdom or you're in India or you're in Japan or you're in America, whether you're somewhere where Thanksgiving is a holiday and matters or you're somewhere where it's just that dumb thing that American people celebrate, I think that every day is an opportunity for Thanksgiving in the positive sense. It's an opportunity to obviously recognize the bad things in life and try and change those and work with those, but also to recognize the good things in your life, the people around you who really do care about you. And one of the hardest things for me over the years has been realizing that some people who I thought cared about me didn't, or who I thought I was friends with, I wasn't really. Like they were friends with me, like we were friends, but we weren't like actual friends, we just knew each other. And growing older, I think that's something that's very difficult, for people where I would say even going into and out of high school, it's like up to that point, it's so easy to make friends, comparatively. Like I know there are some people that are in a very bad position in school and stuff like that, where it's like, they just think, well, no, it's not. It's like, I get it. There are some people where they're in such a bad spot and the people around you probably suck and it's not easy to make friends. But like comparatively, as you get older, it gets harder and harder to make new friends that actually matter. And something that's been very hard for me is to, like realize like, oh, these certain people didn't care about me, or they cared about who they thought I was, not who I was, things like that over the years. And, on Thanksgiving, something I'm grateful for is the friends I still have, the people who are still in my life, the family that's still in my life, actual just normal friends that are still in my life. And, my belief in God, I've said before, my belief in people, my ability to try and be more positive, but like not bury my head in the sand. These are things that I've worked on for myself for a long time that I always encourage other people, as someone who deals with depression and stuff, to think about, because it's like there's always all these awful things everywhere. It's so easy to miss the good things. It's so easy to miss the things that are positive to be thankful for and to feel like there's nothing to feel thankful for. Um, and I guess I'm kind of glad that I've learned that lesson a little bit over time, even though this last week has genuinely just been kind of hellish. Like it's just been awful. So I guess in closing, I am thankful for you. You know, I'm thankful for the people who watch this channel. I'm thankful for the people who give me the time of day, whether it's listening to me ramble for 10 minutes about something, whether it's talking about a movie or a game or a comic book, or the world, you know, things like that. I'm thankful for you. And I hope I said that earlier too. I believe I did, but my memory's spotty when I'm sick. I'm thankful for those of you who have stuck around over the years. I'm thankful for those of you who enjoy these channels, who want to check the other ones out. Those are in the description down below if you're interested.
I'm especially thankful for Nicholas McMath, my favorite subscriber.
Who always comments on like everything.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite subscriber.
Very nice source of joy. Yeah, there's a lot of people I'm very thankful for. I'm thankful for the people who've supported us with memberships and Patreon, stuff like that. People who've joined our Discord, but even outside of all of that, just the people who have watched, who have been a part of our lives over the years, we really do appreciate. This sounds like a terminal diagnosis video.
It does.
Like
it
at
sounds
the
like
end.
You're gonna die tomorrow.
But you know, it's just really like I want you to know that like if you feel like nobody appreciates you, and hey, maybe I don't know, you know, your real name. Sorry. Or maybe I don't know, you know, specifically like every individual person, because it's like, you know, when it gets to numbers, it's hard. But I really do appreciate the people who watch this channel. I don't just say that. It means a lot to me. So thank you very much for that. I hope you all have a good day. And I hope you have something to be thankful for. I'd be interested in reading the comments down below what you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be something about me. This isn't like a narcissist thing. Just something you're happy about in your life that you appreciate. This little guy would appreciate that too, wouldn't you? You trying to sleep, you don't want your dad to bother you. If you ignore me long enough, I'll go away.
But he's so cute.
He is so cute. Well, we appreciate you very much here, and we hope you have a good day. Thank you, and this was Thanksgiving of 2024. So if I look back when I'm like 90 and I'm like, I miss when I was handsome. And look, it'll be comparative, okay? It'll be comparatively handsome. This will be something to date this.